Alright, time to answer some more questions. Where did I leave off? I left off at iPod Touch Buddy 1 asking me, what are your thoughts on dubstep and any other computerized music for that matter? Thanks. 7. What's up, Mick? Thumbs on. My thoughts on dubstep are the following. I wasn't even aware of the genre before it became a fad, and I started like getting my first links from friends being like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard, check it out. And so I did, and I didn't really like it. I don't like the whole wub thing at all. Like, dirty fucking drops, bro. Yeah, sick drops. I don't give a shit. I think it all sounds well, it does all sound the same. It's basically the same concept, the same song done over and over. I know that it's a matter of opinion, and that there are like so many different things you can do with dubstep, but I don't like it. And any other computerized music for that matter. Well, one of the first favorite bands I had was The Prodigy. Actually, it was the second favorite band I had. First one was the Queen. I mean Queen when I was 4, and then Prodigy came with their Voodoo People album, which is called Music for the Jilted Generation. When I was 5, my sister had that tape, and I blasted it so much. And like my entire childhood, like the 90s, I was obsessed with electronic music, and definitely not the Europop shit that was big back in like those days, like Captain Jack and whatever the fuck you had, like yeah, Coco Jumbo. I hated that shit, but I loved like Fatboy Slim's first albums and Moby, stuff like that. Left field, leftism, like pretty marginal type stuff that you'd hear in like clubs and whatever. I thought that was cool, and like drums, the types of drum beats that they had were like the crucial part for me. Oh, and if there were like some guitar chugs, like on the Prodigy's Music for the Jilted Generation, there were some songs which had like sampled guitars, and those were the best tracks for me, like Voodoo People and Their Law, which had like a riff, which was like. Some cool shit like that, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Alright, next question. Q. Will you ever grow your hair out again? Well, I was not going to answer or address these types of questions about my hair because, A, who the fuck cares? And to answer your question, who the fuck knows? I might not. I might also grow it out again. No one cares. No one gives a shit. Time will tell. Probably not, though. At least in a foreseeable future, because why would I have cut my hair off, which I liked, if I was just going to grow it out again? Because it took a lot of malpractice and neglect to get it into that fucked up mess it was, which I wanted it to be like. So then I just kind of got bored with it and cut it off, and there's no point in going through, this whole phase. Actually, I'm kind of at a phase where I'm not even liking it now, so I'm not going to grow it out just yet, ever. Zenotavo asks me, how do you equalize your Strat, Boss Metal Zone, and Amp in your old videos? Where in my old videos, as you might know, as you might not know, if my videos are before 2011, I'm not using my pod. And for the most part, I think I just played through my Microcube. Roland Microcube, which the settings are right now, and I have the classic preset, and tone is full, cranked up to the max, and so is gain, and I have some delay behind it. My shredding examples are so good. Not a lot of tweaking there, and I don't really remember what my settings for the Metal Zone were. I kind of do, like, in what position the knobs were, but I don't remember what specific knobs they were, so I can't really explain it. I think I had kind of a mid-scoop / mid-boost thing. Either. A guy called Billy and Barry asks me, what do you think is the best death metal type band? Death metal type band or death metal band? I don't know. I've never been a favorite band type of person or favorite song ever or best song or best band ever. I know that I just said that Queen was my first favorite band, but I was also a tiny child at the time who only listened to one band at a time for years and years. And then comes a question which has received a few thumbs up, and some other people have also asked me this, and it is indeed a subject that I could elaborate on for probably 25 minutes, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to keep this short and sweet, or as short and sweet as I can keep it anyway, which is not very short and sweet at all. What are your Rolo Blue 7631 asks me, what are your opinions on Devin Townsend? Any of his band's projects, endeavors count. Well, Devin Townsend, to me, I can't do this. Fuck. It's too complex. It's too long. It's too fucking... Anyway, here's my Devin Townsend story. I first heard of Devin Townsend and got familiar with Devin Townsend when I bought, like 10 years ago, I bought the Steve Vai album, Sex and Religion, which Devin Townsend sang on. And I thought, hey, pretty cool, the album's pretty gay, and the music's pretty fucking awful, some cool tracks, but the vocals are nice and weird. So then a couple of years went by, and I didn't think of Devin Townsend any longer further than that, until a friend of mine introduced me to Strapping Young Lad, and I was like, hey, I've heard this guy before, oh my god, he sang on this album. And so for the next 2 or 3 years, Strapping Young Lad was pretty much the only thing I listened to. It was the fucking intensest band I'd ever heard, and still one of my favorite metal acts. And I even got to see them in 2006 at their first and last show in Finland. And naturally, I also liked that era Devin Townsend solo material, Teria especially. And then he shaved his head. And I mean, personally, I think when Devin Townsend shaved his head and his life became a lot better and he wasn't miserable and angry and fucking on drugs all the time anymore, and he started wearing baggy clothes from Walmart, which are olive colored and brown and earth toned, he lost a lot of what appealed to me in his music. Like, out of everything he's released since The New Black, the only albums I really like are Ziltoid and Addicted. Deconstruction especially can go fuck itself. I know I'm doing a lot of jump cutting today, but it's only because I can't fucking talk. Iron Maiden rocks is one. If you could meet any metal player, dead or alive, who would it be and why? I don't know. As I said, I really don't... I'm not a favorite band type of person, so I'm not also a favorite musician type of person, so I can't really rank like which person would be like someone I'd love to meet and would be almost as much cool meeting. As I said, I can't talk today. That was a hot new Fredrik Dordendal solo. Q. Why is the earth flat, and what is your view on sweet potatoes? Matlet666 asks me. The earth is flat because that's the way God created it. And my view on sweet potatoes... Fuck them! Darby Salter, or Prog Death. Isn't it you, Darby? Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's you. I know it's you, probably. Darby Salter's dad is one of the founders of Neurosis, which is incidentally one of my favorite bands in the fucking existence of the earth. I'm contradicting myself so much with all these I'm not a favorite band type of person. Oh, it's my favorite band, but I don't give a shit. He says, actually, I was also wondering if you like black metal or not. But someone else already asked. And someone asked about Kravitz. What color is the flooring in your apartment? That's right, Darby, I gave you a gay lisp. The flooring in my apartment is fucking disgusting. I don't know, it's like white, gray, shitty ball. I can't just show you. X wrist slitter X. I'm glad you're an X wrist slitter. asks me, musically, what would you say the difference between I Am Extinct and Metal Guys, and which do you prefer? Wow, someone actually is interested in those fucking projects. That's nice, I appreciate that. Musically, I'd say the difference is that with Metal Guys, I just came up with riffs that I thought were really unique. Like, I didn't think of it from a song structure point at all. And then I just did vocals over it and, like, wrote silly lyrics and overall, like, silly song structure. Something you'd never hear. Something that would never be really cool because it's not serious or, like, metal or not enough. And with I Am Extinct, I tried to make something, like, more serious. Like, a lot of minor scale shit. Brutal vocals and, like, stupid shit. So they're both as dumb, actually. Both projects are as dumb. Kazu Master! Would you rather be in your body, but with the brain of a monkey? Or in the body of a monkey, but with your brain? Both of those examples are already me. Metal Angel 165. I know who you are as well. Do you take it up the Hershey Highway? Probably. Every day. Would you rather have a bionic leg or a bionic arm? Keep in mind, it's far superior to a normal human limb. It's Kazumaster again. I was going to do have a one question per person policy, but I accidentally already read this, so. Bionic arm, of course, because I could. I'm not even gonna fucking try to save that anymore. My arm would be augmented. Lozarv 1. Louis, what's up, buddy? Favorite album from last year? This year so far. Such a tough fucking question because, wow. I'm gonna pull my I'm not a favorite person type of guy card and say that. I remember probably fucking, I don't know, one of the greatest albums of last year that I like the most, Animals as Leaders, Weightless. This year so far, I don't know, but I'm really excited for the up-and-coming Neurosis and Converge, The Faceless, Gojira, so many bands, and none of them are Meshuggah or Lamb Since I know you like stamina, or stamina, my question is, what do you think about the new album, No Sabo? Did you like it? Cheers from Venezuela. Cheers to Venezuela, my man, Petriholic. It's a good album, it's neat. I haven't really blasted it that much, but I blasted it some, and I like it. I like it more than I like their previous album. I did not like Vimen Atlantis that much. My favorite ones are probably Ordet Gubben and Gaskua, or that one's my favorite. Oh, come on. Ordet Gubben and Gaskua is my favorite Stamina album. Raya is the second one, the self-titled then probably, and then Vimen Atlantis, which I really don't like for some reason. But Nocebo is fucking nice. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully alive. Fikentup. 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 I don't know. Where was I 10 years ago? I was in school and playing drums at home. So I'll probably do that in 10 years. I'll be at school. I'll be back in school and playing drums at my parents' house in 10 years. That's a promise.